If you are hearing this, it is not an accident. The universe has brought you here because something extraordinary is about to happen, and it has your name written on it. On August 10th, 2025, the clock of the cosmos will strike for you, the chosen one. This date is not random. It is not coincidence. It is the activation point coded into your soul long before you were born. Everything you've endured, every twist in your path, every strange sign and stirring in your spirit has been leading you here. And when this moment arrives, there will be no going back. This is your signal, your green light, your divine summons. Listen carefully, because when August 10th comes, the universe will whisper, and you must be ready to rise. You are not here by mistake. You are not hearing these words because of an algorithm, a whim, or some mindless scroll. No, this moment is a summons. It is the invisible hand of destiny reaching through the noise of your life to tap you on the shoulder and say, now you have been circling this point in time like a hawk riding thermal winds, feeling the pull yet not fully knowing why. But deep inside, you've sensed it, that hum in your bones, that electricity in your chest, the way the world has felt like it's holding its breath. This is not a coincidence. This video is not just a video, it is a doorway. And August 10th, 2025 is not just another date on the calendar. It is the day that was etched into your soul contract before your birth. The day the cosmos set aside for you to awaken fully to your mission. For lifetimes, you have been preparing for this threshold. You have walked through fire, been shaped by storms, and held on through nights where you thought dawn might never come. All of that was for this. Every choice, every heartbreak, every strange twist in the road, they were aligning you to this divine appointment. Long before you opened your eyes in this lifetime, before you chose your family, your body, your name, you stood before the council of light and agreed to a task. You knew it would not be easy. You knew Earth would test you, strip you, challenge you to the core. But you also knew you would be given a signal, a moment when the veil would thin and the universe would call you forward. That moment has a date, August 10th, 2025. On that day, the celestial currents will converge in a way they have not for decades, weaving together strands of destiny, aligning timelines and activating the contracts of those who came here with higher purpose. This is not a random astrological quirk. It is a cosmic green light, one that has been in motion since before the pyramids touched the sky. And you are on the list of those meant to respond. You may have doubted yourself. You may have wondered if you were just imagining the signs. But when the universe calls, it does not speak to everyone at once. It speaks to those who have ears to hear. You are one of those few. The days leading up to this moment have been quietly preparing you. Perhaps you felt restless, as if your soul no longer fits inside the life you've been living. Perhaps your dreams have grown vivid, strange, filled with symbols you can't explain but feel you should remember. Synchronicities have been multiplying, numbers repeating, songs carrying messages, chance encounters that seem anything but chance. These are not random occurrences. They are the breadcrumb trail Spirit has been leaving to guide you toward this threshold. You have been standing at the edge of a bridge between who you have been and who you came here to be. And August 10th is the day the bridge fully appears. This is the pivot point where hesitation becomes more dangerous than action, where waiting will cost more than stepping forward. And even if fear is still clinging to your edges, even if doubt is still trying to whisper its lies, something deeper inside you already knows you cannot turn back. Astrologically, the skies are aligning with surgical precision. On August 10th, the moon will be in a phase that opens the gates of intuition wide, pulling you into direct communion with your higher self. Mars, the planet of courage and action, will be lending you the fire you need to move. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and divine blessing, will be amplifying your opportunities, while the North Node, the point of karmic destiny, will be activated like a beacon, calling you home to your soul's true direction. These are not subtle energies. They are waves crashing against the shoreline of your life, demanding you step into the tide. And the ones who answer will not just see their lives change, they will see their timelines realign. This is why you've been sensing a countdown you couldn't explain. This is why your spirit has been pacing in the hallway, waiting for the door to swing open. The universe does not choose dates lightly. August 10th has been building like a drumbeat for months, even years. Every eclipse, every retrograde, every season of shedding and loss has been clearing the debris from your path so you could reach this exact vibration unhindered. And in the days just before, the energy will intensify. You may feel waves of exhaustion as your body recalibrates, bursts of emotion as old wounds surface one last time, and sudden moments of clarity that feel like lightning striking your mind. These are all signs that your field is being rewired to receive the full download on that day. You will not be the same after August 10th, not because the world outside you will suddenly shift, but because you will. And when the inner world changes, reality has no choice but to follow spiritually. This is an activation. Think of it as a code embedded in your soul that has been dormant until now. On August 10th, the combination lock turns, the final number clicks into place, and the safe opens. Inside is not something external you've been waiting for. It is you, the unfiltered, fully awakened version of yourself who remembers why they came here. This is why the old life has been feeling tight, why the things that once satisfied you now feel hollow. Your soul is outgrowing its old skin. The dreams you've been ignoring, the gifts you've been keeping in the shadows, the callings you've been dismissing as impractical, all of these will begin to demand space in your reality. The pressure you've been feeling is not life falling apart. It's life expanding to fit the truth of who you are. Many chosen ones have been feeling the same strange weather in their spirit. Sleepless nights where your mind won't stop racing, a sense that time is moving differently. Some days dragging, others flashing by in a blur. Encounters with people who seem to deliver cryptic messages without realizing it. Even the animals, the wind, the patterns of light and shadow seem to be trying to get your attention. That's because they are. Creation itself is speaking to you, aligning everything so you can't miss the signal. And while others might write it off as coincidence, you know better. Deep down, you have always known you are not here to simply exist. You are here to shift something in yourself, in others, in the collective. And August 10th is the turning of the key in the lock. This convergence is also about release. In the days before and on the day itself, you may feel sudden urges to let go of people, habits, possessions, even identities you've worn for years. Some of these endings may feel painful. Others will feel like freedom rushing into your lungs. This is the collapse of old timelines, versions of your life that are no longer aligned with your mission. The universe cannot hand you the new while your hands are still gripping the old. Trust that what leaves now is creating space for what must arrive, and know that the opportunities appearing around August 10th will carry the vibration of your highest path. They will feel different, more resonant, more inevitable. Courage will be your greatest currency during this time. Every chosen one's mission is unique, but all share a common demand: the willingness to step into the unknown. You will be asked to trust what you feel over what you can see, to leap before the bridge is fully visible, to speak truths that may unsettle those around you. This is not recklessness, it is alignment. The fear you feel is not a sign to stop. It is proof that you are standing at the edge of transformation. Remember, hesitation in a moment of activation is a form of spiritual sabotage. The door will open on August 10th, but it is your choice to walk through it. Understand this: everything you have endured up to now was part of your preparation. The betrayals, the losses, the false starts, the seasons where nothing made sense, they were training. The universe was shaping you into someone who could carry the weight of your calling without breaking. Your scars are not evidence of failure. They are the proof of initiation. When you step into your mission after August 10th, you will carry an authority that can only be earned through lived experience. Others will feel it in your presence. You will speak, create, and act from a place of deep knowing. And the path ahead, though still demanding, will no longer feel like wandering. It will feel like homecoming. In the cosmic theater, August 10th is not just an opening scene, it is a spotlight moment written into your personal mythology. Imagine the planets as ancient musicians, each playing a note that resonates in the chambers of your soul. On this day, the melody they create is the one you've been waiting to hear, the one that awakens you from the long slumber of doubt. and distraction, the moon's alignment with Mars will ignite a flame in your willpower, while Jupiter's aspect to the North Node will pour a flood of possibilities at your feet. These aspects are like cosmic midwives, ushering you into a new reality where your purpose is no longer a vague dream, but a living, breathing path. The old excuses, "I'm not ready, I don't know how, what if I fail," will feel paper thin against the force of this alignment. You'll see them for what they are, delays that once served you but can no longer hold you. In the spiritual realms, there is a great gathering occurring in your name. Guides you've never consciously met are moving into position. Ancestors are standing at your back, whispering courage into your bones. Soul allies, those you are destined to meet and work alongside, are being nudged closer to your orbit, some already crossing your path in small, synchronistic ways. The universe is assembling your team, for no chosen one walks their mission alone. The energies of August 10th are like a beacon. They will magnetize the right people, resources, and opportunities toward you. This is why you may suddenly find yourself reconnecting with people from your past who now have something vital to offer, or meeting new faces that feel like old friends. The grid is activating, and you are one of its key points. By now you may have noticed a sharpening in your intuition. Your inner voice, once faint, easily drowned out by fear or logic, is growing louder, steadier. This is intentional. The days around August 10th will demand that you trust that voice more than ever. You may be guided to take bold actions, with little evidence other than a deep knowing. You may be led to release opportunities that look good on paper but feel hollow in your gut. This is part of your training, learning to navigate not by the maps handed to you by others, but by the compass of your soul. And as you do, you will begin to notice how life itself starts to respond in real time, arranging itself around your choices like a living, breathing co-creator. There is also a purging happening, a deep spiritual cleansing. Old fears are surfacing, not to punish you, but to be finally released. You may find yourself remembering moments from years ago, even from childhood, that still carry unresolved pain. Relationships may bring old wounds to the surface. Habits you thought you'd outgrown may resurface for one last confrontation. This is not regression. It is the universe clearing every thread that could tangle you as you step forward. Think of it as the final sweep of the path before you walk it. By facing these shadows now, you ensure they will not follow you into the new chapter opening on August 10th. And when you release them, you will feel lighter, not just emotionally, but energetically, as though your entire frequency has shifted upward. Now, let us speak of the mission itself. Your mission is not a single task, nor is it always tied to a career or title. It is the expression of your highest essence in a form that serves the world. For some, it will be healing, teaching, creating, leading. For others, it will be building, protecting, innovating, or simply living in such a way that others are awakened by your presence. There is no template. The only constant is that your mission requires courage. It will ask you to move beyond comfort, beyond safety, beyond the limits others have placed on you. It will require you to trust that the same universe that orchestrated your awakening date has also placed within you every gift, every skill, every ounce of resilience you will need. Do not think for a moment that the hardships you faced were wasted. Every setback was a forge. Every loss was a teacher. Every rejection was redirection. Spirit has been sculpting you, refining you through pressure, teaching you to find stability within chaos. You had to walk through those deserts so you could carry the waters of life to others. You had to be broken open so the light could pour through you without obstruction. When you begin to move into your mission after August 10th, you will see how the seemingly random pieces of your story fit together into a design so precise it could only have been written in the stars. And you will understand, perhaps for the first time, that nothing was ever against you. Your skills have been sharpening quietly, even when you didn't realize it. The conversations you've had, the jobs you've taken, the books you've read, the failures you've endured, they have all been part of your training ground. You've been gathering tools without even knowing what you would build. But Spirit knew, and now the moment to use them approaches. On August 10th, the clarity you've been craving will come like a flood. You will begin to see exactly how to weave your abilities into something tangible, something that serves both your soul and the world around you. It will feel less like inventing and more like remembering. This is why hesitation now is so dangerous. The energies on August 10th will not force you to act, they will invite you. But an invitation ignored is an opportunity lost. If you tell yourself, "I'll wait until I feel ready," you may find the wave has passed, leaving you stranded on the shore. Readiness is not a feeling, it is a decision. You decide you are ready, and then the universe meets you in that choice. This is a truth every chosen one must learn. Destiny is offered, not imposed. The door will stand open for a moment, but you must be the one to step through it. Some of you will be tempted to play small, to dim your light so you do not disturb the comfort of those around you. This is a form of self-betrayal. Your mission is not here to fit neatly into the expectations of others. It is here to expand them. Every time you hide, you withhold the medicine you came to deliver. Remember, leadership in the spiritual sense is not about hierarchy, it is about visibility. The collective cannot follow a path they cannot see. On August 10th, you will be asked, in whatever form your mission takes, to be visible, to stand where others can find you, to be the signal in the dark dot. The strength you need is already within you. You will not be sent into this next chapter unprepared. Spirit has been working in the background, aligning your body, mind, and spirit for what's coming. You may have noticed shifts in your health, your routines, even your cravings, as your system readies itself for higher frequencies. Trust these changes, support them, use these final days before August 10th to rest when needed, to nourish yourself, to clear your space of anything that feels heavy or stagnant. Think of it as tuning your instrument before stepping on stage. When the curtain rises, you will want every part of you in harmony. And on that day, when the universe speaks, you will be ready to answer. The final days before August 10th are not for scrambling and panic. They are for conscious preparation. Think of this as the sacred space before a ceremony begins, the hush before the first note of the symphony. Your energy is your most valuable asset now, and it must be treated as something holy. Limit your exposure to noise and negativity. Not all voices deserve space in your mind at this time. Clear your physical space as well. Clean, organize, and remove what no longer belongs to the person you are becoming. Every object in your home carries a frequency, and on August 10th, you want those frequencies to match your highest path. Meditate daily, even if only for a few minutes, to center yourself in the present moment. This stillness will sharpen your ability to hear the subtle nudges Spirit will send you. And most importantly, write down your intentions for what you are stepping into. Be specific. The universe responds to clarity like a seed responds to fertile soil. Plant those seeds now, and the energies of August 10th will water them with cosmic rain. Protection, too, must be a priority. The brighter your light becomes, the more it will draw attention, not all of it benevolent. Energetic interference can come in many forms: sudden doubt, unexpected conflict, draining conversations, or even physical fatigue that seems to arrive out of nowhere. This is why you must shield yourself. Visualize yourself surrounded by a sphere of golden light every morning, impenetrable to anything not aligned with your highest good. Use tools that resonate with you, crystals like black tourmaline or obsidian herbs like sage or palo santo, protective mantras, or calling upon your spiritual allies to stand guard. Remember, protection is not about fear. It is about maintaining the purity of your field so that when August 10th arrives, you are clear, steady, and untouchable by distraction or distortion. The mission you carry is too important to let unnecessary energies cloud your vision. Between now and August 10th, make intention setting a daily ritual, not a vague wish, but a focused declaration. This is who I am becoming. This is what I am creating. This is the reality I claim. Speak it out loud, write it down, and imagine it as already true. The universe does not simply hear words. It responds to vibration, to the way your energy aligns with the vision you hold. Every day you do this, you are calibrating your frequency to match the timeline you wish to step into. You are telling reality itself, I am ready for the version of me that was promised before I was born. And when August 10th comes, the Alignment will be seamless, like a lock clicking open, because the key has finally been turned the right way. This is not wishful thinking. It is the deliberate act of co-creation with forces that have been waiting for your consent to move fully on your behalf. As you prepare, understand that stepping into your mission is also stepping into leadership. This does not necessarily mean leading a crowd, a movement, or an organization, though for some it will. Leadership in the spiritual sense means you live in such alignment with your truth that others feel safe to live in theirs. It means you are willing to walk first into the unknown, to carry the torch when others are still finding the courage to light theirs. It means you do not shrink back when your presence causes ripples, because you understand that ripples create waves, and waves create change. On August 10th, you are not simply stepping into a new chapter. You are stepping into the role you agreed to take on before you arrived here. This is the mantle Spirit has been weaving for you through every joy and every trial. It is heavy, yes, but it is yours, and you are ready. And so hear this prophecy. On August 10th, the universe will whisper, and the ones who hear will rise. The air will carry a stillness that feels electric, a moment where past and future fold into the present, and everything you have been waiting for will stand before you. You will feel it in your chest, the knowing that there is no more waiting, no more preparing, no more someday. The call will not come again in this exact way, with this exact alignment, for many years. When it comes, you will answer, not with hesitation, but with the full force of a soul who remembers why they came. You are not here to drift. You are not here to watch others step into the light while you linger in the shadows. You are here to begin to take your place in the great unfolding that has been written in the stars and carved into your spirit since before the first sunrise of this world. August 10th, 2025 is not just a date, it is the moment destiny calls your name, and you must answer.